Well, for the first time ever, I'm going to actually grade the 3-year-olds. I just got done doing the 2-year-olds, and now we have a pretty good look at the 3-year-olds we'll be able to see. Now, these are straight up grades. How they did last year is going to play a role in that grade, as long as they're training back good. But a lot of them, how they're training right now and how they appear to me, is how the grade. Now, a horse like Absolute Euphoria was training down great, qualified great, raced great her first 2 starts, a first and a second. And then her knees were bothering her. There was a tiny faint line found in one. It's gone now from swimming. She's back jogging and land training now. Should be ready probably in a month, I suspect. But Absolute Euphoria, I'm going to give an A minus to. It's tough to grade the 3-year-olds because there has to be a component of speed, ability, and what they actually are. And I don't know what this filly is yet. I'm going to give her an A minus. Still in the A's though, and looked very good. Austral Hanover, I got to give an A to. Now A pluses, I guess, have to be set aside for horses we know are top of the food chain horses. And Austral Hanover is not a sire stake horse. Hasn't been yet. Could he be this year? Maybe. I suppose. Hey, you know what? The way he trained, the horse wasn't out of the top 2 in any of the Stallion Series races last year. Was the best Stallion Series horse in Pennsylvania, bar none. Yes, you're going to give a Stallion Series and a grassroots horse an A+ rating, it would be Austral Hanover. Especially considering that he could be a sire stake horse. I don't know. We get him going. So Austral Hanover, A+. Brace for Landing, A. Just because we staked him to everything, just because I think he's training back good, and just because he had talent does not mean he will be at the top of the food chain horse. Remember, you have to show me something now or in 2022 to be an A+. Brace for Landing is an expected and hopeful A+, but for now, an A. Carter Michael Dios, an A+. He looks great, was the consolation winner in Pennsylvania last year, raced in the Breeders' Crown Elimination, was tired at the end of it, a little bit sick that night, but a different horse training back now and looks very good. A+ for Carter Michael Deal. Cash Deals, B. Just a B, because I don't know how she'll be, but I suspect she'll be a grassroots, what's the other distinction called? Prospect, best grassroots type horse. Useful little filly. We'll see how she does tonight at Flamborough. Mario was easy on her last week and did right by her. Let's see how she races tonight. I assume they're racing. I don't know if they're racing. You know, it seems like Flamborough, anytime there's snow in the forecast or rain in the sky, then it's just horrible. We just can't race. All of a sudden, everybody can't race. Anyway, Columbus, trained good. I can't give him A status, but I can give him B+. The horse trained good. It was right on my flank with Cutie Cumber yesterday, who I think very, very highly of. So Columbus, B+. He was good. He was good yesterday. Coupe de Ville, I'm giving a straight B to. She was a very good grassroots, or a very good fair filly and a decent Buckeye filly. I believe she won a Buckeye last year, if I'm not mistaken. I know Smoking Hot Irish Girl did. I think Coupe did. No, maybe she didn't, but she won lots of fairs. Coupe de Ville looks good now as she starts her descent into her sophomore season. But again, straight B for now for her. Crantini, I'm giving an A+ to. I love the way he's training back. I love the way he looks. Now his heels are bothering him a little bit. His back was a little tight last week, so I think maybe we'll swim him. We'll swim him this week. I might train him next. Maybe I'll throw a little training trip into him next Thursday before I head to Michigan to speak. But for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'd like to see Crantini in the pool. And I need everybody to understand. Everybody keeps asking, what's wrong with him? Why is he in the pool? Nothing is wrong with him. Zero. There's no issues with Crantini at all. I just like the training regimen we put together and how fluid it is. He can go on the walker in the pool, and then when we go take him to the track, he seems a little more laid back, a little more focused. Is that the training? I don't know what it is, but I like what I see in Crantini training down right now. So pool, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it'll be walker and pool, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for him. And then maybe another 1.5 miles at 220, 225 speed on Thursday. We'll see how he is, but he has been very, very good. Cunning Connie is closer. She looks good, but she's a B filly right now. We'll see how she performs when she gets to the races. But she was kind of middle of the road, kind of laid back. No real eye of the tiger in this one, but effective because she was handy. So we'll see how effective and how handy she is in 2023. A B for her. Cutie Cumber, I'm giving an A- to. She's got a ways to go to get to that A+ threshold. She hasn't done enough to secure a solid A, but looks very good. All signs point to her being a pretty effective horse. So I certainly have no issue giving her a... they're putting a go-kart track in there, eh?
What?
That's going to be a go-kart track. Oh, that'll be fun. Cutie Cumber, A- for her 5-fish species, a strong B. You know, she still has a lot of training to do. B+, sorry. I believe that she's going to be a nice filly. Cutie Cumber has trained great, and I just haven't seen Fish train yet. I know she's been training and looks good on the track, but until I go with her, I won't know what 5-fish species looks like. Full Heart, I got to stick with B. She trained fast yesterday. She's ready to go, speed-wise. Mentally, she's never ready to go. She's a mental midget, as my uncle used to say. But the speed is there. The speed is undeniable. What she chooses to do with that will be up to her. Gandalf the Black, I'm giving an A- to. You might be surprised with that, but I like Gandalf the Black. I like what he did last year. I like the way he's training down. Now, I want to see what he does tomorrow. I'd like to see a mile in 59 or 2 minutes out of him, maybe 58 at Mohawk, but let's see what he does. He's an impressive looking colt, though. He looks good and has grown up quite a bit. High Enterprise, B-. I need to see a lot from her, but she has been training good. I'm not worried about the couple of breaks she made yesterday. A simple head pull of Murphy Blind would have fixed that. No problem. We'll have them on her next week, and if she makes the breaks then we will talk a little more directly about High Enterprise. All the Fantastic Four are on a short leash, and Columbus looked good. Oh my gosh, was okay. Full Heart, fast enough. Let's see how she is with the school kids on the playground. And obviously High Enterprise. All those horses have to show me a lot over the next month. Horn Player, school, trained in 2-2 already. Probably school in 1 or 2 minutes tomorrow. I'm eagerly awaiting Horn Player's return to the races. Landing, so I'm going to give her an A-. Landing Pad, a B, straight B. Just needs to show me more. I haven't seen it yet training. He's trained good a couple of times, but you know, you're a 3-year-old now. You're going to have to trot 55, 56 to be a really effective horse. So I'm going to give him a B right now. Landing Strip, I'm going to give him a B+, especially after that. I think this horse is training down very good. Was decent last year, but does need to show us a lot more. In my head, I'm contemplating saying A+ or A-, but no, I'm going to go with B+ for Landing Strip. Leaps and Bounds, again, a B. First over twice now training. That's not her trip. Leave, sit, finish. That's her trip. And I haven't seen her yet, but I'll put her in the race bike, probably go a mile in 2.7 or 2.8 next week, and then we'll see what's up with Leaps and Bounds. Merchant Man, just as close, giving him a B+. Harry likes him, he likes what he sees. I just need to see more from Merchant Man. Haven't seen it yet. Harry thinks he's a nice horse, but I'm going to be from Missouri on this one. Show me. I need to see how he is. He's close to going to Mohawk, I think, but Harry said he's been in 2:15. Mo Power Baby, ready to go in the race bike. B+ for her. No, a B for her. I didn't love how she trained Saturday, but she wowed me the week before. So was it a little bit much? Was the track just not to her liking yesterday? I don't know. But she's been training very good again. She's another one probably close to going in 2:10 on the race bike. We'll see how she is over the next couple of weeks. More Than You Know, I'm interested to see his qualifier tomorrow. Here's a horse that is trained and schooled in 2-1. Last half in 56, as it was reported by Mario, but they said he looked very, very good. My 1% will be back this week. We'll get him ready again and see how he seems heading into the latter part of April, I believe, when the City of London series starts up. That's where he'll be headed. Nothing But a Dreamer, A+. Okay, I didn't mark More Than You Know. I got to give a B+ to, just because I need to see more from him, but seen plenty. Need to see more. My 1%, I'm going to give a B- to, because we saw a nice qualifier and a couple of breaks. I need to see a lot more from this guy. Nothing But a Dreamer, A+. Very nice horse, and an extension of how good he was last year too. I think he's going to be a really, really nice 3-year-old for us. Oh my gosh, B- to all the Fantastic Four. They have to show me a lot more. Oh my gosh, I'm going to train him probably in 2.5 or 2.6 next week in the race bike. We'll see how he is. Sir Strong, I got to give him a C. He's on the shelf right now. He jumped on his foot and hurt himself. Still bumpy as he was last year. A lot of room between where he is and where he needs to be. We'll get him there. How well and easy he gets there will be up to him, but we'll get him there. Sister Solange, I'm giving a B, straight B to a good qualifier from her, but really skinny filly, got a lot of weight to put on, and a lot of time to do it, but a lot of weight to put on, and I think Megan will get it done, but for right now, I'm giving her a straight B until she shows me a lot more. Smoking Hot Irish Girl, I'm giving a B plus too. I can't give her in the A rankings just yet. She had a decent year at the track, squandered a couple of trips she could have done better, but I just think what I see in the stall from looking at her, what I hear about her on the track, I haven't sat behind her yet, but I hear she's been doing very good things in a horse that I kind of got pretty high hopes for. So a B plus for Smoking Hot Irish Girl. Spitfire Overseas, one of our top prospects of this year. An A plus for him. James was raving about how good he looked, just going slow, so he hasn't been there yet, but raved about how he looked going slow the other day and was extremely happy with him. So James is happy, I'm happy. Spitfire Overseas, A plus. Swinging Senorita, A plus. Philly made $202,000 last year as a 2-year-old. Had a great season, looked very good on the track, and looks good training back also. So she's going to the A plus also. Tactical Mounts, I am giving an A minus too. She did show speed last year. She showed talent, and an extension of that would be the way she's training back right now. I know, you know.
Dad,
Yeah.
did they have a washroom?
Do they have a washroom? No, but we can go back if you want. You can walk back there. I can fill up the. It's right there. The thing. Do you need to use the bathroom? Just go back there, and then I'll pull the car around. I'm gonna go in. Actually, just wait for me. Just wait for me. I'm gonna use the bathroom too. So Smoking Hot Irish Girl. So Tactical Mounts, a filly that I think very, very highly of. A minus might be. I can't do that to her. Not that she's a B plus. She could be an A minus. She's a B plus on this grading that I'm giving everybody. She's a B plus. I think she's going to get to the A rating. I think she could get as high as A plus, but I think for now a B plus is the fairest thing for Tactical Mounts. Tailgate Buzz is an A. The horse, solid horse. Not quite as good as Austral. Wasn't last year, but right on his flank, and has looked great. And I gave Austral an A plus just because how good he trained and what he did last year. But an A for Tailgate Buzz is fair. He trained great yesterday. Also, Warwi Yuri, I'm giving a B plus to, and that's a long jump from where he was even a month ago. And I just see, I have to factor in the fact that he's a Cadabra brother to Warwi Roo. I have to factor in the fact that he's breeding is very strong, and that he is now starting to look like a good horse. Before he just looked like a very raw piece of clay. And Mario and Emily also have done a great job putting this horse together, and he trained very, very good last week. He's still a month from the races, probably 3 weeks to a month. 2-9 at Stutzman's is another trip at Stutzman's, a training trip at Mohawk, a schooler, and a qualifier. That's what 2-9 is, and that's what will happen over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks with him. But has looked very good. That's Warwi Yuri. And What a Mission, the last 3-year-old on the list. I'm giving him a B. I think he was an okay horse last year. He could be anything this year. He's still small, but very tenacious as he was on the track. Jason said he trained great last week. He'll probably still stay around the fairs and stay around the Buckeye series, but could be a very nice horse for us in 2023. And I think a B is a fair mark for him. So there's an honest to goodness look at what I think of the horses today. A little projection, but a lot grounded right here in the here and now. Very happy with what I see from our sophomores heading to the races. Be back with the 4-year-olds. No point marking them. I'll just tell you how they are, what they are and what they aren't. And we'll get to them in just a minute.